Hello everyone and welcome back to my subscribers. If you're not already a subscriber, I'll put a link here for you. I'm making this video today on the Chiappa M9-22, and I've done a previous video on this when I initially got this and tried it out. I really liked it, but as I shot it more, I came into a few issues, and I've sent it back to the factory 2 times now, and both times they claim it's fixed or there was nothing wrong with it to begin with. But basically, if you've been following me on the blog, I'll put a link to it here and in the video description below. Basically what I'm having is cases that are swelling and in some cases cracking, and this is what I mean right here. So this is a shot 22 case. You can see the bulge around the edge right here, and I've got photos and other stuff on the blog as well. And my last correspondence with them before I took possession of the gun again was that they said you have to shoot quality ammunition in the gun or this will happen. And their reasoning for this is that ammunition such as Remington Golden Bullet or whatever tends to be a little thinner walled brass, and it will bulge out like this. To me, that's unacceptable, because the gun should safely shoot everything. Whether or not it functions due to high velocity stuff, that's a different issue altogether. But you know, this is just out of no way. And I even sent samples of the brass back to them so they could see what issue I was having. And I believe that I sent them a handful of Remington brass, but this, as you can see here, is Winchester. Now, I never did shoot any of the what they consider high quality ammunition like the CCI mini mags, so I never shot any of that in here because the gun ran with everything I shot in it, so I never felt the need to run the high quality stuff in it. But I'm done with this gun, and I'm just not too enthused with it the more I shot it, and especially after this problem. I could probably hold on to it if it wasn't for the swelling, and I'm not exactly sure where it's swelling, but I think it's just not locking up all the way, or the where it's locking up here at the chamber, it's just not a good design or something. You know, it's probably where the extractor is that it's swelling. There's just a little bit too much room for space. Either that, or with the chamber not all the way closed, you can shoot the gun. Did you see that? Let's cock that again. Now, I usually don't dry fire 22, but this is for demonstration. So here we go. It's closed up all the way. I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to move the slide backwards a little bit, and I'm going to pull the trigger. Maybe that's part of it. I don't know. You know, maybe the barrel's getting gummed up with lead residue, and then the chamber's not closing all the way. But if this gun goes off open like that, I'm just, that's a speculation only. I just really don't know. Another negative feedback for me would be the grips. As you can see, they're real blocky back here. This doesn't really mimic the true Beretta. You know, here's the Beretta that I use in all my production videos for USPSA. You see how the grips are more rounded. You can feel this in your hand. So I was looking, I could look beyond this, but in light of the chamber doing what it's doing, and I even went out and bought extra grips. So I bought, oh wow, that just broke right now. So there you go. So I even bought extra grips. I just took the screw off earlier so I could save some time. So I bought some aftermarket, or some actually factory Beretta grips from somewhere else, and I was going to put the Beretta grips on here. The whole pattern lines up, but the grip itself is actually shifted, and so the patterns in the grip itself don't match. So you cannot put aftermarket or factory grips on this gun, which I thought would help it a lot with the grip, and you know, it's going to help with the looks a lot too. And I contacted them about getting some plastic grips. They wouldn't sell me any plastic grips, but they told me that the plastic and the wood grips were the same shape, so regardless if you had the plastic or the wood, it was going to do the same thing. So there we go. Well, like I said, it pains me to make this video, but I'll have more pictures and such on the blog of similar cases. None of these are actually cracked. Last time I got it back from the factory, I went out and shot 10 rounds in it, and they all bulged. So I said, nope, I'm putting it away. And so if you got one of these things, take a look at your brass, see if you're having the same issue as me, and feel free to comment, subscribe for more gun videos and such. And what do you think's my problem here with this gun? Am I being picky, or am I being cautious? Let me know. Thanks.
Are you ready? Stand by.